This didn't start with a crime. It started with a phone call, then another, then another. Each one was logged, each one acknowledged, and each one quietly deprioritized. A decision was made, not in a courtroom, not by a jury, but behind a desk, and no one challenged it. This is a case where the warning signs were reported, where multiple authorities had information, but no one took ownership. What followed wasn't unpredictable. It was preventable. The person making those calls was Lauren McCluskey. She was 21 years old, a senior at the University of Utah, and a Division I track athlete. Lauren was disciplined, focused, and close with her family. By every outward measure, her life was moving forward. Nothing about her suggested chaos, nothing suggested danger. In the fall of 2018, Lauren began dating a man she met near campus. He told her he was younger than he actually was, and he told her he wasn't married. Both statements were false. When Lauren discovered the truth, including that he had a criminal history, she ended the relationship. That decision should have closed the chapter. Instead, it opened another one. After the breakup, the messages began. They were persistent, unwanted, and escalating. Lauren did what institutions encourage people to do. She contacted campus police. On October 12th, she reported that the man had lied about his identity and was sending messages that frightened her. Police ran a background check and discovered that he was on parole. That mattered because at that point, intervention was still possible. Lauren was advised on how to seek a protective order, but no officer was assigned to actively manage the threat. No coordinated response followed. Days passed, and the messages continued. Lauren contacted police again and again. She explained that the situation was getting worse. She asked for help retrieving her belongings. She said she was scared. Each interaction was treated as a separate incident, not as a pattern and not as a trajectory. Meanwhile, her former boyfriend was violating parole conditions by repeatedly contacting her. That violation alone could have justified immediate action, but it didn't happen. Probation authorities were not urgently engaged. Information remained siloed. Each system operated independently, without urgency and without coordination. The failure here wasn't one dramatic mistake, it was a classification decision. Campus police did not recognize the behavior as stalking. They did not elevate the threat level, and they did not warn Lauren of the full scope of the man's criminal history. From an administrative standpoint, each step seemed reasonable. No weapon had been reported, no physical harm had occurred yet. But risk doesn't announce itself all at once, it accumulates, and in this case, accumulation was treated as noise. On October 22, 2018, Lauren McCluskey was killed on campus. Only after her death did the full picture become impossible to ignore. The repeated calls, the documented threats, the parole violations, and the missed opportunities. Investigations followed, lawsuits were filed. The University of Utah eventually reached a settlement with Lauren's family. Policy changes were announced, and training protocols were revised. But no policy can restore a life, and no reform can erase the fact that the warnings were there, documented, time-stamped, and acknowledged. This wasn't unpredictable, and it wasn't inevitable. It was a failure of systems designed to protect people when they ask for help. Lauren McCluskey trusted those systems. She followed the process, and the process failed her. The question this case leaves behind is a quiet one, but a necessary one. When someone reports danger, who is responsible for believing them before it's too late?